Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Charlotte's Foliage. I haven't been recording in a little while because I've just been busy with life and, summer school and, spring break. So I've been trying to make sure that the grandkids are set, and also I have been really working quite a bit and I'm exhausted. But I want to get back in here because I love my channel and I love you guys who support my channel. And just get back in here and show you how my begonias have been doing. And I'll show you how a few other plants that have been struggling and how they're doing. So what you're looking at here is a bin full of begonias. And these begonias I purchased from Steve's Leaves. And they're doing really well. I have a little water reservoir down there to keep and make sure that they have plenty of water. I also have a humidifier going right down here to make sure that they continue to get the humidity that they need. So as you can see, these plants are doing really well. I did have a few of them lose a couple of leaves, but that's all normal. And so yeah, I just wanted to make sure you guys understood that these plants are for sale on my Etsy channel. And I know you guys would love to get in here and experience growing some begonias. They grow really, really big. And I learned from another YouTuber the difference between the begonias. If you notice this begonia here, my big baby, it has these long stems, but they're not really stems. They're more on the lines of cane. And so the stem, it sits underneath the plant. So that's what the difference is in begonias. You have some begonias that have stems, and like this one, for example. I'll point to the stem. You can barely see it, but it has a stem there. That's called a cane begonia because it does have a stem. But the other begonias that do not have stems, but instead they just have the petiole, which is this long thing that looks like a stem. So they can be propagated by their leaf. So if you wanted to cut a little piece of this long petiole and put it down in some soil to regrow that plant, you could do that. Then you have some plants that are begonias that this one is a cane because it has a stem. But the ones that do not have stems, they have rhizomes. And so you're able to plant that plant in more soil or water and still be able to reproduce it. Begonias are beautiful plants, and they're not difficult to grow, but you must give them the type of humidity that they need or that they require. Otherwise, that's where your downfall will be. They like humidity and light, and they do not like to dry out. So you might get something like this tub that I need to clean out. I had some water in here for the plants to just soak in. Now that they've bottom watered, I can pour that out. And just make sure you keep a little bit of water below them so that they can continue to thrive, okay? So this is all the begonias that I've purchased. They're going to be on my channel on Etsy under Charlotte's Foliage if you're wanting to purchase some. This is my biggest begonia. I actually have two of these, and they can be regrown by their leaf. And I have a few other plants over here that I need to water today. This is a silver Hoya. And then I'm way in the back here. I've got a plant I need to water. I haven't watered it in a while. This is a Siltepecana, and it's very dry. So I'm going to put it in the water bucket there. Everything that needs some water, I'm going to grab it. Like I said, I've been kind of neglecting some of my plants because I've been busy. This one has water in it, so we're okay there. I'm just going to take and put all these that need to be watered. I'm going to put them all together and give them some water. And I'll show you how that's done. It's called bottom watering. And basically, if those pots have holes in the bottom of them and you set them in this tub here, they will soak up that water to the roots and get the water that they need. Some of these have holes in the pot, some of them don't. Because I've waited too long to water them, I'm going to give them a little water on top and bottom. And one of these plants in here, I can tell it doesn't have enough soil because it's low, as you can see. So that's something I need to sit out to do. So yeah, your plants require constant work. Here's another begonia that I have a water reservoir below it so that it can continue to get water. Because these plants are beautiful species, but they do require more work to keep them thriving. And so that's where you have to make sure you have that water reservoir for those plants. And so yeah, they're beautiful. Beautiful specimens. You can, if you live in the right environment, you can actually plant these begonias outside. Yeah. So like I said, I just wanted to get in here and let you guys take a look at my plants. This is a new baby that I have. I don't know if I've posted on my channel, but that's called a little Pinus cactus. Yes, you heard me right. It's a little cactus that I purchased, and hopefully she'll grow and get big for me and we can enjoy watching the little Pinus grow. Also, we have some plants that are dry here that needs to be watered. And I just give her a little water while I'm talking to you guys. These plants have already been watered. I've got some Hoyas under there. I've got a prayer plant. This is another begonia, and I put a lid over it so it can get humidity. And I've got a water reservoir below it. So yeah, this is just me trying to take care of my plants so that they'll take care of me by making me happy and enjoying them. There's more plants over there. Those are some of my alocasias. I think I'm gonna have to repot some of them. One of my alocasias has flowered. It's a huge bud right there. So they're doing really well. I've got a new leaf on my Thai constellation there. And then I've got a new leaf coming on my Anthurium luxurians. You can't see it, but it's a little thing sticking up in the middle there. A little bitty spot. That is my luxurians having a baby. And this plant here had died all the way back, you guys. This beautiful purple, it's called something discolor plant, but it's beautiful, and it's taking over this shelf, and it did that before, and I had to cut it back, but it's just beautiful. It's just growing like crazy. I've got a prayer plant, a pink princess in propagation here, and it's doing well. I'll put it under the light so you guys can see it better. Look at the pink leaves. Yep, so it's doing good. I got a few other plants under there I need to water. So I'm thanking you guys for stopping by my channel. I want to always make sure I'm putting content out here. This is another plant that I bought with the penis cactus. It's just a succulent, but it's doing good. And I'm also growing my own moss so that I can make a terrarium. So this is another begonia here that I have in propagation. Lots of begonias. All right. Thanks again for stopping by my channel. I hope you all will continue to watch. And don't forget to keep planting. Bye now.